I am Mason Marquis. I was in the first robotics competition beginning in 2002. I am about to graduate from the University of Texas with a degree in mechanical engineering, and I'll be working at the NASA Johnson Space Center this coming summer, and I'll be working in the robotics group on the Lunar Electric Rover and the Advanced Humanoid Robonaut 2. Overall, just a really fun and exciting experience. The memories I hold dearest were probably working with my mentors and really learning a lot, and getting the chance to just do stuff that I didn't know I could do. I think that was really the best part of it, was being able to build things, machines that were beyond any scope of any science project or home project I could have ever, endeavored before. Freshman year of high school on a first team, and we were trying to install a brake on a turret. It's not important, but I thought I would take some initiative and drill out this giant hole on where to put it. I'm not quite sure why I went and did it on my own, but I was just trying to get things done. And I remember my mentor coming back after that and was like, "What did you do? Why did you drill a giant hole in the middle of this?" I was like, "Oh, I thought we needed to mount whatever here." And he's like, "Well, yeah, where do you think I was? I was trying to figure it out, and talking to some other people, one of the best places." I was like, oh. But, instead of getting mad at me, he was really proud that I took the initiative to do it, even though I may have ruined a part or two in the process. But, you learn from your experiences of making mistakes, and, just got to readdress things and figure out how to make it work after that. So that was somewhere I learned that it was okay to screw up. And so I've really embraced that throughout the rest of my life. First really gave me a chance to be an engineer, to work with engineers, to understand what it means to do that, and to realize that I was lucky enough to have a knack for it. I not only enjoyed it but was decent at it, and being in such close proximity to people who are engineers, who do it as a professional, you're really able to learn what it is it takes to be an engineer, what kind of engineer I might want to be, what kind of projects I might want to work on. So just being exposed, in high school I had the opportunity to test drive being an engineer and realized it was good for me, and I have friends who decided not to be an engineer because of it, which is fine, but now they have a huge appreciation for what engineering or the science and technology and math, what it means and how important those are to our society. So, it's a great program. As a student right now, I, wake up every morning and usually trying to cram some last-minute homework in between the hours of like 6 and 8 before my first class. Go to class, learn about, I'm taking classes on vehicle system dynamics and control, where learn about automating vehicles and all that. Material selection class, where learn advanced techniques to select the best material for any given engineering application. I got my senior design project where we're building some mobile surveillance systems for the Air Force research labs. So, just those 3 classes alone this semester, and every semester it's some really cool class, I get to do these things, and I come into them with an appreciation of why this is going to be important for being an engineer, because I be able to look back from experience I've had before through internships and be able to say, man, if I really knew more about how to pick out the best material for this project, I'd be such a better engineer. So from those experiences, I can go to these classes, know why it's important to learn it, and can put a little bit more effort and pay a little bit more attention, because I know I'll probably be using it later on in life. I could be anywhere. I'm certainly working. Maybe I'll strike it rich and form my own company and make robots and sell them to the military or somebody. But either way, I'll be working, building robots. I'm sure I'll be mentoring some first team somewhere, depending on where I end up. But in the next couple of years, I'll be down at NASA working in their robotics laboratory and pushing the limits on advanced space robots. One piece of advice. Well, I think you've really got to live by a rule that you can never be content with what you do. You've always got to push yourself to go a little bit further and do things a little bit better. Just because you built something right once before, or you did really well on a test, is no reason to just be satisfied and stop pushing it. Engineering is an iterative process, and you've really got to always take a step back and look at what you've done and figure out how it can be better, because it just always can be better. There's no such thing as perfection, and so just always, always, always never be content.